Hello and welcome. My name is Sharon and this is Trio.of.Witches Tarot. Excuse the band-aid, I cut my finger on a can of dog food. Today I'd like to do a continuation of my deck collection, animal decks. So I have three I'm going to do today. The Animazen Tarot, the Goliath Tarot, and the Animazen Tarot. So let's get to it. We will start with the Animazen Tarot. So I ordered this. I think it came from Canada. It's by Joanna Chung, Cheung. Comes in a tuck box with one of those nice things that folds back. Makes it easier to get the cards out. Comes with two little guidebooks, one for the major and one for the minor. They're nice little guidebooks. They talk a lot about the animals and the choices and why they're there and what they mean. So that is very, very cool. I believe this is you can also get this, I think, either on Make Playing Cards or on Game Crafter. One of the two. I ordered it on the creator's website. Actually, I got one that was just like a second because the box was a little dinged. Don't care. It also comes in borderless. Because I ordered the second, I actually wasn't sure if I was getting the borderless or not, and it didn't really matter to me. I like the borders. They are like a continuation of the scene. I don't know if you can tell, but the green mountain here, continues on to the edge there. This is just like a really, really cute deck. Every card is a different animal. I don't think any are repeated. And they're animals from all over, includes insects, from all over the world. There's a little bit of animal violence, Three of Swords. I just really, really love this deck. I love this card. There's something about the glow. There's a glow on the animals. That's the word I was looking for. Like an aura. The energy of them somehow is vibrating out of these cards. And they're depicted, in their natural habitat, whatever that may be. And they are generally, except for this, which, now that I look at it, well, no, that's cool. So the elephant, the circus elephant is fighting back, which awesome, because circuses, are they done now? Because no more circuses, please. Somewhere in here, otters, freaking love otters. Somewhere in here is the Happy Squirrel card. So it has an extra card. Is it just one? I think it's just one. That's a pretty moon. Now I'm looking for the Happy Squirrel. Penguin. Beaver. Oh, maybe I won't find it. We've already passed it. The fool's cute. Seahorses. Also love seahorses. Oh, there it is at the end. So it does have a Happy Squirrel card, which is the 22nd trump. So that is the Animazen Tarot. I'll be leaving links below in case you want to order any of these decks, how you can get them. So the next one is the Animazen. This one's been out for a while. It's by Megan Weyerweden. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Creeping Moon Tarot. She is on Etsy, or was on Etsy. I believe she is in the process of, or has completed the process of moving to her own website to avoid the Etsy fees, I guess. Comes in a nice box. It's a nice little, may the spirit of the earth guide your way in it. The flowers on the bottom. I appreciate a nice two-part box. I don't if it comes in a big box, I'm just going to take it out and put it in a bag because I can't stand giant boxes. Just because they have a guidebook that they need to cram in the giant box. I actually do use my giant boxes like for storage for other things anyway though, so they're cool. Comes with a little white book, some spreads, and then, you know, they talk about what the card means. She doesn't really get into the animal itself a whole lot. Like, you know, it mentions that it's an elephant on the 7 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles doesn't say anything. Maybe that one is... There are like ones that are just scenic without animals in them. But doesn't say like much about it other than the name of the animal. Doesn't say anything about like the significance of the choice of that animal for the card. So that's the little white book. Those are the backs. It's gilded. It is one of my favorite cardstocks. It's nice, flexible, but still, you know, thick linen cardstock. Sounds so nice when you shuffle it. Yeah, like that. So not every card is an animal. Some are plants. Some are just scenes. There's snakes and spiders. This is the only person in the whole deck is the devil, which totally makes sense. It's pippish or not. You know, some of them have animals, some of them don't. The quality of light, like for instance, this card is amazing. It is such a, people have used the word liminal space, feeling like it feels so otherworldly. I could just stare at this card forever. And a lot of cards have that, you know, the quality of light in this. Ace of Cups, one of my favorite cards. This one, I just feel like, you know, the heart of darkness or something, you know, walking into the jungle. It's amazing. This is such a beautiful deck. Yep, 3 of Swords. Again, animal violence, but, you know, the 3 of Swords is that. You don't hear a whole lot about this anymore just because, you know, there's so many new decks and everybody's moving on to the next new thing. But this is definitely worthy of your attention. Maybe if you have it, revisit it. If you don't have it yet and you're into animal decks, go check it out. Otter. I love otters. It's so cute. It's a beautiful deck. It's a great reader. It sort of feels shadow worky to me. You know, there are some cards that are pippish. You know, maybe, you know, you tiptoe into the more pippish decks if you haven't done that yet, because they aren't all that way. It's kind of like Pagan Otherworlds in that effect. In fact, I should do an unfair deck comparison of this with Pagan Otherworlds. That would be fun. I think I will do that. There's the Fool, the 10 of Swords. So that is Anima Mundi. Okay, so the last deck for this video today is the Goliath Tarot deck. This is the guidebook. It has a lot of info about the backstory. And then for each major, there is a ton of info. Has just keywords if you are just like don't have the time to read all of this info. Has the planet association, the element, the zodiac, and the stone/crystal correspondences. So it's an amazing guidebook. You may need to get out your glasses. And then in the minors, we have a page of info with the keywords, and every card has also the reversed keywords for it if you want to read reversals. So that is the guidebook. It is excellent. It even has in the back here, so the deck does come with extra cards, oracle cards, so in the back here it even covers those cards, which is cool. So So these are the extra cards. The quality of light and energy and glow in these cards is amazing. The whole deck is amazing. Sage. I go on a lot about that in my no disclaimers video. Has a yes and a no card. I mean, like this, like I can just feel the atoms in motion in that pine cone. Crazy. This is just like, what the heck? That's amazing. So those are some of the oracle cards. This is the deck. Those are the backs. They're so cool. So again, this is second edition. So this is the matte cardstock, and I believe these cards are smaller also than the original first edition. It's an amazing deck. The animal, it's not anthropomorphic, but the animals are not necessarily depicted doing natural animal things, and they do have like shamanistic adornments, which I just think is the coolest thing ever. And look at that third eye, that's so cool. I just can't even, like, just look at that card and I just feel the energy of that animal. So amazing. This deck is amazing. This is like so brilliant. And look at the Five of Pentacles. It does have keywords on the cards, which is cool. You know, they're small and not in the way, not obtrusive at all. Six of Swords. I mean, that's so cool. A brand new journey. This is an amazing, amazing deck. A lot of people talk about how they use it for shadow work. I've used it just for daily pulls. Even though there is like that quality of the Heart of Darkness to it, it's not just that. It does reach back somehow into some primitive recesses of my brain. I don't know. This one feels like a combination of the quality of liminal space and light from Anima Mundi and the glow and energy of the animals themselves from the Animazen Tarot. So that's why I included all of three of these together in the same video. I mean, what is in the eyes? Looks like the universe stars in the eyes of that owl. And then it has horn. It's just like crazy, brilliant, amazing. What the heck? How did he even think of these things? The Tower, look at that. That is one of my most favorite moons ever. So, yeah. And I know a lot of people love this deck just as much as I do. If you don't already have it, you probably want to go check it out if you're into animals. So that's it. We got the Goliath and the Anima Mundi. Flip them over so you see. Why do you want to stare at the backs? Stare at the fronts. And the Animism. So 3 decks that I kind of think relate to each other. So that is another installment in my animal deck collection. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate your viewership. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feed the algorithm gods. Thank you so much and have a nice day.